Hey, it's David Drew with a very special guest. I'm here with Nathan Bentley, a friend of mine for many years, and you probably know him best, though, as the mastermind behind Bentleyville, of course, one of the most popular Christmas light destinations in all America. And Bentleyville is open for business now, of course. Nathan, welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Yeah. So I did a video last year. You allowed me behind the scenes.
And a very good video it was.
I liked it. It was fun.
It was very good.
I got to see the hot chocolate getting made. I got to see, the costume area.
Fire pits getting made, the whole bit.
Yeah.
Locks going on the boxes, everything.
If you check the website on this page, I'll link on this blog. Just click that link at the bottom of this page, and you can watch a video, a nice behind-the-scenes tour from the 2015 edition of Bentleyville. And now we're into 2016.
We are.
Santa has parachuted in.
He's come in.
Yeah, everything's running. So tell me, compared to last year, how is Bentleyville different or the same, or what makes this year unique?
Huge changes. Huge. Not only do we have huge crowds, incredible crowds this year. Record crowds, and even getting a little right off the bat. You want to come Monday through Thursday. You don't want to be there on the weekends. You do not want to be there on the weekends.
This coming from the man who created it. He's telling you.
Stay away from Fridays and Saturdays.
I've seen the line of cars.
It's beyond comprehension.
It's like Grandma's Marathon.
On steroids.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
With that being said, there's also a blog. If you see that line of cars and Saturdays you're coming into town, if you're coming to visit, by all means, come on in. We tip 25% our service here in the Northland, right? Something like that. There are other ways you can get into Bentleyville. There's the Jingle Bus, which is a free round-trip bus from through the Duluth Transit, where you could take it from Canal Park. You could take it through Superior Street as far down as Graceland. You could also train in from Fitgers, correct?
Absolutely. Or if you're staying overnight at the Edgewater Park, they also run the trains from there as well.
Terrific. So there's lots of options. You can see the Jingle Bus information on our website as well. If not, I'd get there probably early, or no?
Actually, my personal advice is come late, because see, everybody tells everybody to come early. They were parking last Saturday at 2:25 in the afternoon. You can't beat these early birds.
No.
So outsmart them. If you don't need to see Santa Claus, come at 9 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays. We're open until 10. The experience is so much better. If you absolutely positively have to be there on a Friday or Saturday, come late. But still avoid Fridays and Saturdays.
And if you want to be there for the very cool turn on the lights, come on Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to see Santa Claus, the wait on a weekday is maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes it's 30 seconds.
Right.
Come on the weekdays if you want to see Santa Claus.
Saturday,
really.
You could watch Titanic in line and still be waiting.
The word is terrible. There's too many people.
It's a good problem to have,
It
though.
is. It is. But if you want a good experience, come on the weekdays. You'll have there's Saturday, and then there's a great experience. They're two different things.
So once we get into the park this year, what new things might we see or experience?
Well, our big 128-foot tree has a brand new 150,000 new LED lights on it. It used to only have 100,000. We didn't think that was enough, so we changed it up to 150,000 LED lights.
It's your inner Clark W. Griswold coming on.
Yes. We expanded our front entrance castle. It used to be 67 feet long. We expanded to 110 feet long.
Wow.
The city of Duluth put additional pathways in the park, so we added 600 feet of additional tunnel. We added on to Thomas and Friends display. We have a new old Duluth Central High School display down there. We have a brand new Dino Land down there. We've moved Santa Claus. We've added, as I mentioned, the 600-foot-long tunnel. We have a display for the 148th.
Oh, nice.
We have a Rudolph flight school, training school display. Shows you how the reindeer learn to fly with their parachutes. Tons of displays. Lots of new displays. So
even if you've been there every year, and this is your what year for Bentleyville?
Well, this is our 13th year of Bentleyville, 8th year at Bayfront Park.
Correct. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because you did it at your house before.
We did.
Can you imagine this at your house?
No one can comprehend this at my house. There's reasons why this isn't at my house anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's incredible. Now, another thing as you come into Bentleyville, and if you're coming to visit, you might want to bring a toy. In fact, bring a toy.
Required. It's required.
It's required.
You're going to tell them it's required.
You can't get in without a toy because there are collection boxes as you walk through the entryways, and that's going to a great cause, and there's a shortage this year, so tell us about that.
There is. All the toys that we raise down at Bentleyville all go to the Salvation Army, and then they're distributed to 7 different Salvation Army centers throughout northeastern Minnesota. You've got Cloquet, Duluth, Superior, which is obviously in Wisconsin, but they go up to Virginia, Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and International Falls. So even if you're coming down from the range, bring food, bring toys. We're going to send some back up to the northern part of the state as well.
And there are shortages on both fronts, right? The
Absolutely.
food
The
and
toys, I just spoke to the Salvation Army yesterday, and he said, we're really short on toys. And I said, what age group? He says, all age groups. So whether you want to bring a basketball or a Barbie or everything in between, CDs for the teenagers, they need everything.
And these presents need to be new presents.
Brand new. Yep.
Brand new. And do
Unwrapped.
they need unwrapped presents?
Unwrapped. And just armful of toys, armful of food. Bring it down. However many people are in your group, make sure you've got a toy and canned good for every person you're bringing. Don't just bring one can of peas for 7 people.
Right. Yeah. Cream corn. Yeah. From the Sullivan family of 12. Because once you're inside, I mean, let's face it, it's free to walk
Everything
in.
is free.
You're going to get hot cocoa. You're going to get popcorn. You're going to get s'mores if you want them. You're going to stand by the fire.
Yep. Coffee, cookies, hot chocolate, the whole bit.
Right.
As much as you want. There's no limits.
Right.
So be generous to people in need. Bring that toy. Bring that canned good down there.
Yeah.
Every time you come. Just because you came once doesn't mean you're off the hook. Every time you come, you got to bring food and toys.
And I know some people have seen the video and said, well, every year I want to be a part of Bentleyville in some way, shape, or form. If you go to bentleyvilleusa.org, you can check that website. It will let you know. Volunteers have been very good this year.
They've been pretty good. Yeah, they have been.
But there are days where there's some shortages here and there. So if you go to bentleyvilleusa.org, the volunteer schedule is there, correct?
It is. You can sign up for probably your best bet is if you want to help volunteer down there, we probably have openings in our costume characters because we don't seem to fill those every night. But there's always a cookie house might be filled today. Later in the afternoon, somebody wasn't able to make it, so they've taken their name off, and all of a sudden there's an opening in the cookie house or the popcorn building or marshmallow hut or parking.
And the beauty of the costume characters are it's warm in there.
It's warm. Doesn't matter what that temperature is outside, you're warm.
That's
you need
right.
to sign up with a partner because you always need a handler out there to walk you around just to keep everybody safe.
And the hours of Bentleyville, 5 o'clock, the lights come on, and it's open till 10.
On Fridays and Saturdays, 9 o'clock, Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
The days that you're all going to be there.
Right, because you want to have the best experience. The tourists come in for the weekend. Us in the Northland can go Monday through Thursday and just be there by, you can get out of there by 9.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, the smart tourists are even coming on the weekdays.
Right.
They are, which is fantastic.
Well, now the secret's out. Now you're going to be, every day is going to be a complete
That's fine.
madhouse.
We want to spread out Saturdays.
Yeah.
We want to do it.
And this is 7 days a week.
7, including Christmas Eve and Christmas, we are open.
Oh, okay. Same hours?
Same hours.
Okay.
Yep. And on our final night on Monday, December 26th, we've got fireworks at 6:30.
Okay.
So.
And then that's it, the day after Christmas.
Then they can come down on January 7th and 8th and help us pack it all up.
We always know that's the best part, right?
It's the best part. And you know what? If you came down and enjoy it, I think you need to come down and spend a few hours helping us take it all down. That's only fair, right?
Sounds fair to me.
I think it's fair.
So if they want to do that, is that through bentleyvilleusa.org?
You just show up.
You just show up.
You just show up on that Saturday and Sunday.
And we'll send check kkcb.com. We'll put a announcement out there to remind people as we get closer to that date to
Absolutely.
let them know. So one thing, as we wrap up, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, man. Nathan and I, as I mentioned before, have a history together. We actually sang together.
A long time ago.
Speaking of the Central tribute that you have, we went to, there's Old Central back then was downtown.
Right.
And this one, we went to Central High School up on the hill.
The Cool Central.
The Cool Central, which still hasn't been sold.
That's a whole different discussion.
It's a whole different interview, yeah. So we sang in Little Mob with Mr. Roby, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
So I thought it would be fun, Nathan. I handed you a sheet there. If you turn it around, can we sing a little Winter Wonderland together to kind of, bring back the old
keep in mind, this was your idea.
And we didn't rehearse.
And you're the one that thought this was fun.
Well, I thought it would be interesting.
Maybe I should admit that I only was lip singing the whole time.
You can't lip sync in a madrigal group. Come on. All right, ready? I'll do the countdown. Are you ready? And we'll fade out from here. Bentleyville. Go to bentleyvilleusa.org for volunteer information. And remember, get there early in the week if you want to have the best experience.
Great.
All right. And bring toys and food, please.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a new bird. Here to stay is a bluebird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. Bentleyville, USA.